大家好，歡迎收睇《Play HK 廿一樽》，繼續 Horizon Forbidden West。上集我哋就去完泰德法羅佢嘅避難所啦，估唔到過咗1000年咁耐，佢都係未死嘅。不過最後咧都俾昆恩族嘅二打碌消滅咗，而我自己好唔中意嗰個 CEO 咧，都喺個避難所度長眠噶啦。嗱，咁而家我哋就要翻去基地進行雙子宮嘅任務。哇！點解入到嚟呢度多咗咁多包袱嘅？之前好似冇噶。係咯，連呢度都係擺滿嘢喎。你哋做咩嚟啊？我想問。
What?
Nothing. You just look good. That's all.
誒，同埋好似有個任務要交，咁就不如同嘉亞傾完偈先，傾完偈先再翻落嚟交任務啦。
Welcome back. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
咁耐
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
哇，咁就差唔多。
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
阿 Beta 佢又做咩事啊？哇，望望呢嚿嘢先。哇，好似真係好重咁喎！你睇下佢咁巨嘅，喂，呢個咁嘅裝置。啊，同埋我想擺低啲嘢先。
There. Let's see what we got.
仲爭2個啫，咁我哋遲啲揾埋翻嚟咧，就完成到呢一個勘測無人機嘅任務噶啦。喂，咁而家過去睇下 Beta 佢又搞咩先。
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
喂，你又點啊？係咪又有啲乜嘢情緒問題啊？
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
嗱，有3種唔同嘅方法可以說服佢嘅。分析勝算，我覺得佢唔會聽噶啦。攞出勇氣，佢有就唔會咁淆底啦。所以咧，我覺得我要揀，我哋保護你啊。
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them.
嗱，我都話啦，點講呢？
I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
佢咁樣諗，你真係勸佢唔到㗎喎。
Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
因為阿羅伊有父愛咯，佢有羅斯特愛佢喎。
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
喂，好似成功咯喎！
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you.
冇問題，交俾我啦。
But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
其實 Beta 嘅意思係話我哋到時要盡力保護佢，定係話如果有啲咩事唔夠打要了結佢咧？不過放心啦，我哋一定夠打嘅。
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
因為咁嘅話，我哋應該要做嗰啲支線先喎。真係有支線，有支線。
Forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
His people invented the game. What did you expect?
Kotalo can't win every time. Try to be optimistic.
Try to be realistic. We're terrible.
佢係講緊捉棋，但我覺得佢嗰種棋嘅玩法咧，我自己麻麻地嘅啫。喂，艾娃點啊？你睇得好專心喎。
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
你有啲乜嘢想我幫手咧？但係幫之前，我想問多少少嘢，就係禁忌知識啊。
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
佢梗係唔夠膽問啦，問咗嘅話，以為佢想講啲資訊俾人知，咁佢咪大鑊係咪先？咁同埋咧，即係佢哋個族人對個歷史有誤解係好正常噶，因為佢哋睇到嘅嘢其實唔係全面噶嘛，淨係見到之前好嘅嘢，但係衰嘅嘢就全部睇唔到，有可能睇到，但係就唔出聲都唔定嘅。嗱，我哋問下究竟想我哋幫佢做啲咩啦？
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
其實我真係好中意 Horizon 裏面咧，佢幫啲系統命名嘅方法㗎，因為佢哋係用咗神話裏面出現過嘅神啊，或者係怪物咁樣啦，係會配合翻嗰一個設施或者系統嘅特性去改名，所以我自己覺得係好吸引咯。
I should go.
Of course. Before you do, is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth.
阿 Beta 應該冇問題嘅。
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
咁另外咧，仲有一樣嘢可以講啊！我記得頭先睇到喺邊咧？呢度。但係佢隻手未整翻㗎喎。
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that. Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
斷估唔會係仲爭啲零件啩？可以測試啊！
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
咁我哋出發啦。
I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the 10 guide your way.
咁另外咧，之前嘉雅話佢開咗一個地方嘅喎，喺 server 隔離嘅，我記得係。呢度落去。
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
唔通就係呢隻？
Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
但係呢度好似係擺物資啫喎，係嘛？咪住，有藍色嘢。
I wonder where this leads. Power cells? Huh.
動力電池？呢度。
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
佢話上面着咗燈喎，一陣上翻去睇下究竟有啲咩着咗先。仲有一粒電嘅，應該就唔係擺呢度啦。仲有邊度可以擺呢？咦？關於赫菲斯托斯，喂喺 beta 寫嘅喎。阿羅伊同嘉雅要我幫手諗下點樣捉到赫菲斯托斯，雖然成功機率微乎其微啊，不過我都係會盡量思考嘅。因為一，少咗赫菲製造機器，我哋根本無力對抗遠鋒人；二，除咗咁之外，我仲可以做咩呢？一如往常，第一步先釐清問題。赫菲同其他蟲屬鹹色一樣，喺嘉雅收到天狼星信號嘅時候產生部分知覺，跟住嘉雅為咗阻止黑帝斯而自爆。赫菲趁機鼠逃，尋找新嘅宿主。其他蟲屬鹹色，只要見到實體處理器就會匿入去啦。但係赫菲就匿入咗連接世界所有煉鑄廠嘅全球網絡，或者係因為單一處理器嘅容量唔夠大，定係因為佢喺度尋找自己最熟悉嘅編碼環境啊？唔理係咩原因，隱身喺網絡嘅赫菲得以進行瘋狂嘅新任務，下入煉鑄廠嘅生產設施，製造戰鬥機器，派佢哋對付人類。阻止部族獵人破壞星球改造機器，跟住事態越演越烈，獵人越嚟越會對付赫菲嘅殺人機器，於是佢不斷製造更多體型更大、火力更強、更加致命嘅機器。唔小心講完咗添。而家最大嘅挑戰係赫菲可以隨時移動，阿羅伊冇辦法用對付月太， 迪米特爾或者係波塞頓嘅方法直接揾到佢，用覆蓋指令將佢關入去加亞內核，佢隨時都可以逃到任何一座煉鑄廠，因此要設法用煉鑄廠核心困住佢，切斷佢同網絡嘅連線。但係實際上要點做，截至目前為止我都係毫無頭緒啊！再大鑊啲嘅係，加亞提供嘅數據指出，赫菲正在改變。我唔係好清楚確切嘅原理啊，但係佢嘅代碼庫擴大咗，呢個係壞消息。一嚟係佢嘅啟發式學習密度可能喺度增加，咁樣加亞會更難將佢吸收。更嚴重嘅係，咁代表赫菲可以自行重寫編碼，至少可以重寫部分內容。太恐怖啦！如果佢重寫自己嘅存取協定仲得了嘅，咁就表示我根本連諗都唔敢諗啊！
Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
唔知我哋有冇機會入去睇呢？
Huh. The door's unlocked. What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me out.
插入去啦，咁樣有咩用㗎？
Okay. That console has power now.
執嘢先。哎呀，係咁頂住晒呢度，真係好乞人憎嘅啫。
From the looks of this data, Festus has been trying to hack into the repair bay.
嗱，啱啱睇到嘅就係呢一個維修機房嘅記錄啦。不過咧就其實冇乜特別嘢睇到嘅。總之就係有嘢入侵啦，跟住就阻止咗佢咁解嘅啫。
Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
咁呢個咧
The vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. I wonder if that's it.
地下室通風口有啲嘢。
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
喂，又話呢度之前冇人嚟過嘅，但係呢份記錄擺到明就有人留低嘅喎。
This is where Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. Not sure what he's planning. I should let him know I'm around.
咁打電話揾佢啦。
Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
咁神秘？
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
我覺得佢好似冇咁古板咯。
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
OK 靈活喎隻手，但係點解啲手指少咗隻嘅？你打唔打算剩翻齊5隻手指咧？
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
既然係咁，我就用呢支啦。嗱，我雪凍佢，打啲啊！咁跟住咧，再掟落去，佢都冇反應，掟多嘢先。Keep it up！ 搞掂啦！哇，其實我打啫喎，你冇做過嘢喎。心臟嚟㗎呢個。
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
呢個任務超級簡單，好唔好？但我覺得其實咧，佢應該用多啲個手臂啊！如果唔係嘅話，你點會熟習到啫？係咪啊？攞多個循環器啫喎，同埋有啲技能咯。咁我咧就想學爭啲近戰技能，我未學啫。例如呢個強力攻擊加啦，可以學埋佢先。同埋啲敵人好似越嚟越勁啊！呢個低生命值恢復，學埋佢就會着數啲。再學埋個命中勇氣，俾人打中可以加勇氣嘅。咁跟住就處理埋禁忌知識嗰個任務啦。
Alva said one of the diviners here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better go to the campfire and let her know I'm here.
又要打電話啦。
Hey, Alva. I'm in Landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy, I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
你好似有嘢隱瞞喎。
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden.
係你睇唔到啫，你嗰件舊嘢。
Come on, let's go.
佢話個研究設施喺南面，但係點解我哋向西面行嘅？喂
Hey, about yesterday. We're okay, right?
Sure.
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
Nirik's like I used to be. terrified of a misstep. And with the overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead.
我發覺咧 update 咗隻 game 之後，
We need to find a way in.
啲光影好似有啲問題。頭先嗰度係勁光猛咯，雖然你話暗嘅位置。
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
點解有啲怪聲我聽到？
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
係咯。
That's not good, whatever it is.
Whoa, that thing is huge!
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data.
Okay. I'm with you.
哇，咁佢唔好行咁遠先得，大佬。
Damn it!
We have no choice! That's we're vulnerable! Plasma would be
好，登咗。我哋
Use every resource! Efficient!
再定。
That did real damage!
我睇你捱咗幾多下。
I have them!
搞掂啦，係嘛？
They're done!
Down it goes!
We should get going! Whew! Well, I'm gonna have nightmares
Still getting a
tonight.
signal from my folk. We should be able to look around for that data now.
要喺度揾資料。
I might be able to kick that vent open. It's not hooking onto that.
原來就咁撳三角形嘅啫。
Through here.
After you.
Time for a swim.
我仲以為真係要潛落水，原來唔使。
Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
我都同意，呢度未摧毀之前，我哋係唔需要咁樣周圍爬嘅。
You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
但係呢度好似都唔發現有啲咩特別嘢喎。
There.
誒有啦
The console.
Must have been what Nirik found.
Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. But there's some kind of log.
Delete the database? But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
咁即係佢冇改善水質㗎。
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There.
喂，呢棟嘢我之前冇去過喎，可以去睇下喎。
Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on.
我睇佢會點行先。咦？乜原來你冇畫長
So
盾
what
㗎？
was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Gwen seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process.
Entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
係咯，咁其實你可以行住帶我㗎，唔使企喺度講㗎喎嚇。同埋我覺得佢哋咧，因為睇到嘅資訊太少，成日都誤解咗以前啲人所做過嘅嘢，成日就以為嗰班唔知係咩偉人。你諗下，連嗰個泰德都以為係偉人嚟嘅。
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
誒，揾到啦，揾到啦！
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
整甩呢個先。
Up we go.
好，跟住你呢邊。喂，你跳過去先得㗎，大佬啊！喂！咁樣，之後向呢邊上去。喂，好暗啊！呢邊想點啊？喂，
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes. Don't worry about me.
佢係咪真係爬緊㗎？同埋呢度啲視點係好差，成日有嘢遮住我啊！
Glinthawk. Great.
Did it see us?
I don't think so, but we'll have to be careful.
我想問有啲咩睇到我哋？
How are we going to get across?
Can't pull. Oh, that beam looks promising.
咁就可以行呢條平衡木過去啦。咁上面呢度咧？
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
誒，見到，啱啱睇唔到呢粒紅色嘅嘢啊！
Glinthawks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
有幾多隻啊？
Or we could sneak by and, not fall off the tower.
佢話可以靜雞過去。
We should stay quiet.
喂，咁唔好教佢哋啦。
Up this way.
喺啲咁高嘅地方同佢打唔着數。誒
They caught on.
哎呀，原來呢度有一隻。我掟。
That should hurt them!
仲唔死？搞掂。
There.
Last one!
No more Glinthawks.
佢死咗啦，你唔使驚啊！
I've heard our soldiers say the Glinthawks are the worst. Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
You can do it, Olva, okay? Just don't look down.
你而家先知我哋跑咗
Right.
來。
Of course. Super easy.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over.
Aloy!
I'm okay.
放心，我哋呢個位有得企，唔會爛嘅。
Gotta clear some of that debris first.
仲爭一嚿。
Okay. Should be able to make it to the other side. Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right. Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva, you can do it. It's okay.
嚟啊，過嚟啦！我睇住你㗎啦。
Please don't break.
你企得越耐，佢越大機會斷，我話你知。跳啦！
Alva!
I'm okay. Wow. That would have been a long way to fall.
放心啦，冇事嘅，最多過去執翻你嘅啫。
You sure you're okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
好，睇一睇呢個先。密碼提示重設，治安部門要再次強調啊，喺密碼提示欄輸入私人密碼唔符合數位安全嘅規範，因此我哋再次為你重新設定密碼，日後請選擇合適嘅提示內容。
Let's keep going.
咁有咩提示啊？呢個呢？
Oh, door's locked. Huh. This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
密碼提示就係要話俾我知密碼係乜嘢，如果唔係俾我做乜呢？下次我喺安排委員會開會嘅會議室時，如果因為忘記呢個蠢密碼被鎖喺門外，一切為你哋試問。佢哋要我設定冇用嘅廢物密碼提示就啱啦。好啦，我就用維灣嘅創立時間，亦即係月份同埋年份。咁呢班治安部門嘅各位白痴應該滿意啦嘛。其實有時都係啊，你好似 Facebook 咁樣呢，成鬼日都唔係成日嘅，可能1年2年要你改一次密碼，但又唔俾你用翻之前用過嗰啲嘅，其實冇意思噶。只要你段密碼夠長嘅話，其實就已經有保護作用，改嚟係多餘嘅。但係嗰啲 IT 部門咧就永遠唔會諗呢樣嘢，有時銀行密碼都係啊。
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
2023年10月，咁即係
So the company was founded in October.
3
Which is the 10th month of the year.
Don't think that's it.
102023
Got it. Door should be unlocked now. Maybe the data on Leviathan isn't here.
Cost reduction strategy? We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
咁佢又真係有意隱瞞嘅。
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
等我 save 埋先啦。
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft. Let's see where this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay. Hey, Alva?
Whoa.
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
定係其實佢有篡位，又或者係真係供咗佢爸爸做出嚟嘅嘢俾人知啊？點解我唔可以向上爬嘅喂？得啦。喂，唔好諗啊，唔好諗啊！我哋應該要去 呢邊
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
冇問題啊，但係你等我上埋去
Yeah,
先。
it's just a long way up.
又是就嚟冧咁。好，可以過嚟呢邊。可唔可以向上爬啊？唔得，咁落去先。跟住向後，又唔係喎，要落翻嚟嘅咩？唔係啊，上去上去，誒睇到，原來喺呢邊。嗱，如果根據以前我哋嘅經驗，就係冧。通常爬得越高嘅地方，攞到嘅獎勵都會越豐富嘅。希望今次都係啦。
Now, how to get up higher?
呢度，再上。
How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
係咪我哋上咗去之後吊佢上嚟啊？
Whew. Glad that's done with.
終於都上到嚟呢個位啦。
Okay, I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire gleam, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Okay, but, what? Whoa! Oh, I can reach the ladder now! Be right up, Aloy!
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
但係咪住先，落翻嚟先。我可唔可以頂住佢？哇！佢完全無視咗我，就咁爬過去嘅喎。我想睇下呢度有冇嘢漏咋，其實。
Made it!
點解呢度仲有個通風口嘅？
No use trying to pull that.
我可唔可以開咗佢㗎？喂，唔係喎，其實我哋可能可以爬呢度㗎喎，原本。咁算啦。呢一層應該冇嘢攞㗎啦。呢度可能後補要好多嘢。向後跳。
There you are.
Come on. Let's see what's up here.
Save 埋先。
Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts, I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door.
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting.
嗱，認住啲數字40。
This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification, must be the H2 flow.
The what?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
會唔會 H2O 啊？呢個咧
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary.
Could look around with my focus.
40同埋25。睇多次先。
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
40歲。
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
What was the name of this thing?
The H2 flow.
原來仲有一個
That
啊！
must be the Dragonfly 6. Ape used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh.
會唔會係咁啊？
Could try my focus. See what it...
4025
That didn't do anything.
I thought that would have worked. Did we overlook something?
喂，應該睇晒㗎咯喎，係咯。
What was this called again?
The Dragonfly 6.
The 2 artifacts on the ground. Maybe they used to be on opposite pedestals.
嗱，睇多次先。頭先就話地下呢兩件，呢件同呢件個次序可能調轉咗，因為喺左上面跌落嚟嘅。咁即係話密碼應該係402625，試一試先。402625，
That did it!
開到啦！
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
哇，勁開揚咯呢度，連玻璃都冇，梗係啦。開埋呢個堆嘢先。有冇啲咩資料係隱藏喺度？我哋頭先睇唔到噶，冇啦。撳掣。
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe. But not a monster, either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data... Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
但係你哋起唔起到出嚟呢？
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there.
你不如俾個滑翔盾俾佢
Well,
啦。
after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
我覺得我哋滑翔落去嘅時候會有啲特別對話咯。同埋我真係想講喺呢隻 game 裏面係會講好多好人性嘅嘢，即係有啲人就會為咗達成自己嘅目的啦，乜嘢大話都講得出嘅，就好似打仗咁，會用維和嘅名義去侵略其他國家，仲要講到自己係啱晒。大家知道我講緊啲乜㗎啦？仲要嚇全世界嘅人，話第3次世界大戰就可能會係核戰咁樣。你話呢班友係咪喪㗎？嗱好啦，跟住落嚟我哋就要滑翔落去啦，但係向邊個方向滑好啲呢？好似向呢邊好啲，因為落地下咧會係陸地嚟嘅，同埋有太陽，落山可以欣賞。
Careful！
哇！你睇下幾鬼靚！我決定喺呢度慢慢等佢滑翔落去，因為其實佢獎杯咧係話唔知要滑翔幾耐啊。咁我諗喺呢度滑翔落去地面應該就可以有足夠嘅時間去完成個獎杯㗎啦。 咦，咁跟住我哋就可以翻去揾阿嘉亞傾偈嘅咯喎。嗱，正路啲咁悶嘅畫面咧，我應該就會 cut 走佢嘅。但係我覺得真係幾靚啊，留翻喺度俾大家睇啦。你哋唔中意嘅就自己飛啦，好唔好？順便去攞埋個黑盒都好喎。
Sundown.
Aloy! Did you make it?
Sure did.
Amazing. Well, see you back at base. Good luck out there.
其實我有啲想知咧，佢會唔會學我哋咁樣飛落嚟咧？但係佢冇一個滑翔盾嘅喎。嗱，翻嚟基地，我諗應該再同佢哋傾下偈咧，會有啲特別嘢講都唔定嘅。講多次先。
Excellent, you've returned.
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that.
佢有做瘋狂科學家嘅潛質咯。喂，咁唔阻你啦。
I need to get some things ready.
May we ride to victory.
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
讓全像信息打開咗，係咪講緊呢嚿啊？哦，可以睇到我哋攞咗邊幾個鹹色翻嚟啊！咁呢度咧
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
呢度唔通有啲嘢睇，望下咩嚟嘅先。打從遠征隊登陸後遇見野蠻人，抱歉，嗰啲係提拿科人嚟嘅。我就一直有個疑問啦，呢度同大三角洲相隔咁遠，大家點解會用同一種語言？古代智慧話俾我哋知，祖先有好多唔同語言嘅，點解剩得一個嘅呢？咦，又係喎，我之前都諗點解會睇得明佢哋啲嘢嘅喎。遇到呢類問題，身邊友善嘅超級智慧體就好有用啦。我最中意嘉亞噶啦，佢個人好好。就算我連珠爆發咁問一大堆問題，佢都會耐心回答。雖然佢唔係無所不知啊，不過呢一題佢係有答案嘅。顯然靈之曙光系統會安排人接受阿波羅資料庫嘅教育。哇，我都好想上呢啲堂。等佢哋成年之後就放出去外界。語言教學係好重要嘅課程內容。系統鼓勵學生學習各種語言，以嚟保存舊日世界多元嘅語言資產。後來泰德法羅刪除咗阿波羅，哇，真係激死我！靈之曙光恢復預設語言，搖籃設施嘅細路淨係學到一種嘅啫。所以祖先，我指嘅係部族祖先，唔係古代智慧，全部都講同樣嘅語言，其他都失傳啦。謎底揭曉，呢件缺德無恥嘅撩事，又係嗰個王八蛋搞出嚟嘅。哎呀，真係唔好意思講粗口添咁。嗱，其實我自己覺得每個地方佢嘅語言，無論你叫唔叫佢方言都好啦，都係好重要嘅遺產嚟嘅。不過當全世界都識埋同一種語言，有個好處就係可以方便溝通。咁學多幾種就冇壞嘅。但係佢講嘅全像信息究竟喺邊呢？我又唔覺得除咗呢啲之外多啲乜。
Aloy, do you have a moment?
啊，好。做咩事呢？
Aloy, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alpha. I'll put it to good use.
我想問你俾咗啲咩我啊？喂，問一問利維坦嘅資料先。
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't, not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
其實公佈真相係好緊要，你公佈咗，咪等啲人自己去諗咯。你俾啲假嘅資訊俾人，我覺得係冇意思，呃得幾耐啫。
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
嗱好啦，咁我諗跟住落嚟，只要同家人一講嘢，我哋就應該必須要進行一系列嘅主線。咁我哋今集暫時就玩到嚟呢度先，下集再繼續啦。中意嘅朋友記住 like 同埋 share 俾朋友一齊睇啦。多謝各位收睇 ，thank you，拜拜。